Woo! What is up, guys? What is up? Okay. Cheers. I hope you guys are well. Little IPA. Don't know what it is. But what's up, Richard? What's up, cuz? Hey, buddy. Dude, today we got an unboxing, guys. We got an unboxing going on. Who knows what's in here? I don't know. But if you're here, let me hear you. What up, Three Crowns? Give this video a thumbs up. What up, Matt Doe? Matt Doe. Dude, I gotta figure, is it do or is it doe? D-O-E would be doe. But what it do, though? What it do, Matt Doe? Yes. What up, Clayton? What up, Ben? What up, the governor? Williams Washington, what up, cuz? I don't have time for lives. I'm in phase one. Phase one, brother. That's one of the most important phases. It's a very, very simple phase, but a lot of people get that phase wrong. Skip steps. Don't skip steps, cuz. Odyssey. OPS. David Fondren, my Tuscaloosa buddy. We're going to be stacking. I'm going to be stacking some more videos in there as well in the course that just launched. I'm going to keep stacking. I got a shit ton of stuff I'm going to be filling that out with. So for you guys who have jumped on to that in the beginning with the discount and everything like that, congratulations. Y'all going to be along for the ride for the next 6 months. I'm literally going to be putting everything that just solidified me. Honestly, phase 1 through phase 3 in that course is what I do today. So the key is I think, and here's what I believe. People think it's got to be more complicated, right? It's got to be more complicated than this. And I'm here to tell you, it's not. All right. We want to look for all the little accoutrement. What's the little marketing trinket that's got your name on it that you're giving out? It's like, dude, it ain't got nothing to do with that. I've gotten like 6 or 7 calls today, and it's been straight through phase 1 through phase 3 stuff that I'm showing you. Okay. I could try to complicate it. I could keep going and make it more and more and more complicated. But thank you, brother. I appreciate that, David, man. I'm gonna be putting my heart and soul. I already have, but I'm gonna be putting even more into there. I really just want it to be just the undisputed, like, for those guys who got it for, I don't know, $200 or whatever with the discount, you know, like, dude, you're gonna be getting some. I'm going to be talking how I use certain tools. I'm going to be putting stuff I never would or ever put on YouTube into that course. Okay. Y'all know what I believe. I believe that every piece of information that I've ever learned, I've had to pay for. When you start paying for information, like some of you guys that came to Washathon, it connected you to a different group. Dude, David. Yes, sir, brother. It connected you to a different group. It took your level of thinking from here to here. It took my boy Hamid, his business, and Dave Randall's business to another level. It's just when you're willing. It's so funny, man. It seems to me like the universe works like this. It's like when you're willing to put your money down, it's just stuff starts happening, man. I don't know why that is. Um, it's almost like it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You know, if you're just willing to invest, you'll start getting stuff in return. It's crazy. What's up, Carlos? Um, and I wouldn't even mention how many times I lost my money. But for the next 6 months, y'all gonna have me diving in that course. Hopefully, I can put out some lives and stuff and grow the channel here. But that's why I haven't been doing a whole lot of lives. I haven't even put out a video in the past week, dude, because I've been in there updating the course. And Carlos, hey, stay in it, dude. I'm gonna be in there. I'm gonna be keeping on. All right. There's some definite language that I have updated phase one in the bottom, talking about some project page language, you know, certain grade level that you should be writing at, where you should put your keywords. And look, I want to tell you guys, all right? So here's the deal. I have no problem cross-selling to you guys great products that I found, great services that I found, and I'll cross-sell until the end of time, okay? That's just like, I have no problem, and you should be doing that to your customers as well. I do that to my wash customers. If I find something that's a service they need, I'm going to offer it to them, all right? Just unapologetically, you should do that. What's up, Wood Knot? All right? But as far as like web team and stuff like that, dude, like straight up, I don't give a shit if you guys use my team or not. Like, I'm just going to show you in those phases what needs to happen. So whoever you have do it. All right. Like, get them to do those things. All right. I just know that a lot of people cop out in those certain areas. A lot of people, man, I got bunches of guys who are reaching out to me about doing some SEO for them or running their program. And I'll see the site, and the site is just horrendous. All right. And I know somebody's letting them down. I also know they've come off a good bit of money for that. And it's just sad because, you know, look, if you find someone else who's going to do that, or you're going to do it yourself, then do it, right? Do it. I don't care who you use. So, that being said, let's jump in. Little, I don't know what this is. High pitch mosaic IPA, man. You know what? I've been kind of diving into the little IPAs. They got some over here. Dude, I love to hear it, Wesley. Hell yeah, bro. The gyms have opened back up. All right. Lean and mean, baby. Johnny, I love to hear it, bro. Chris Profit. I love that name, dude. Hell yeah, bro. Chris Profit in the house, cuz. We about to work hard and get this money. What does Justin say? Hustle hard and get that money, baby. Aiden, what's up, bro? All right, so let me tell you something, man. I don't know what's in these packages, all right? My boy Hamid, let me tell you the story about Hamid, the legend of Hamid Malik, all right? Living out of Oregon, dude, all right? The legends of Hamid Malik. I ain't gonna show his friggin' his address over here. But this dude, all right, came to Washathon, had some issues with upping his prices, had a kind of a lineage. He bought a business from a guy, had a lineage from a business where the expectation of the customer was for a certain price from years ago, right? These recurring people. We went in, we talked about it, we tweaked it, we got it right. And now this dude is doing like, I mean, he sends me numbers that I'm just so happy. I smile from ear to ear when I see it, man, because I love to see you guys win. I love to see you guys build your business, man. That shit makes me so happy because back in the day, man, like growing up, I had a scarcity mentality. And it took a long time for me to understand that there's plenty of money out there for all of us. There's plenty of work out there for all of us. There's so many things to clean. And when I finally got to a point, this is kind of deep, but if you can get to a point where you root on people who are in your same industry almost more than you root on yourself, you know, you just want people, you just want the whole tide to lift all the boats, right? If we can all elevate, man, it's just better. It's just better for all of us, okay? So I just want to give a shout out to my boy Hamid. He is killing it, dude. And we got 3 packages we're about to open up. I don't know what's in here, dude. I hope he's not sending me like a penis enlarger or something, or you know, I don't know, something. We're gonna see, dude. I don't know. Let's see. It's raining here today. I was supposed to clean. I was supposed to clean a place, but I've been waiting to get my half-inch Curatech hose from a lava box, dude, so I can finally use that guy. I've been waiting on half-inch hose for a while, and it's gonna be in tomorrow. So I went and hooked up everything, plumbed everything out. Everything is everything is ready except for the hose, and putting my gun on the front of it. So what do we got here, dude? Let's see. He's got me some of these rags. Dude, these rags are actually clutch. These are some, I don't know what kind of rags they are, but I do. If I was still window cleaning, I would use those rags, man. What's in here, Dave? I mean, hold on a second. Holy shit, bro. Holy shit. Come on, bro. Let's see. What's up, the governor? Oh, shit, dude. Let me tell you, when I first met Hamid, dude walked up to me with a My Father cigar and was like, here you go, dude. And I was like, I like this dude already. He brought me one of my favorite sticks. My Father, the Judge, excellent stick. Anything My Father has been excellent to me. Great flavor. And look, I'm honest about cigars, guys. If it tastes like pine straw, which a lot of them taste like burning pine straw, I'll be honest with you, okay? I don't like smoking stuff like that. This dude don't play around like that, all right? You know what's in, dude. Who's been talking, man? You guys talk? What the heck, man? Y'all like, I know what's in that box. What is there, like a narrative? Y'all don't just send me gorilla shit or something like that. Dude, what? This is insane, bro. Look at this. Look at this, dude. What a friend. What a friend, man. What a friend. Look at this. Hamid is the man. He's a legend, dude. He's a freaking legend. You know, Hamid is obsessed with Dan Pena. You know Hamid, when he mentioned that he loves QLA and Dan Pena, like the dude was not afraid of getting a spanking, bro. Because Dan Pena and QLA, that's all he does is spank the shit out of you all the time. He just is a full-on spanking. But one thing it is healthy. And if you can see through the man's language, you can understand that there's a world especially for us men, that you've been desensitized to. You've almost been weeded out genetically, right? Of what Dan Pena has to say. He's from an old school, and what he has to say is very, very relevant. And this is back to where men, maybe not, it's even farther back than Dan, but well, still in some places of Afghanistan, right? In some of these third world type countries where guys are basically, you're having to kill a goat to eat it, right? For the night with a blade, man. He just takes a blade, cuts the goat's throat, little goat bleeds out. But how many of us are just, we've never even encountered that. You see what I'm saying? Like, most of us have never had to cut the neck of a baby goat. You were going to eat it, right? It's food. But a lot of us nowadays, man, so Dan Pena kind of taps into that. It's nothing wrong with it, but you just haven't been spoken to like that before. You've kind of lived in this fantasy land, this puffy land, full of bubble wrap, Everything is just you and go get your bubble wrap, yeah? Don't say it. Don't say those rough words now. Get that shit out of here. So here's what I want to say. Dude, come on, bro. Like, I couldn't ask for a better... Dude, this is amazing, bro. Hamid is the fucking man. Did you close the deal, cuz? Hell yeah, you did, bro. See? Didn't even fucking... See, my boy's a killer, dude. Of course he closed the deal. Taught him everything he knows. He worked for me before he worked for them. Yeah! I do need to do something like that, just like a sales event, something where I could show you guys the way that... Because a lot of my stuff now, I'm just doing it over the phone, bro. This is amazing. Let's dig into box number 2. Y'all in it? Are y'all along for the ride? Give me a thumbs up on this video if you're along for the ride with me, cuz. all he wants to do is drink and smoke. And I just want to hang out and do hood shit with my hood rat friends, man. So here we go. Hamid, wait a second. Shit. He's got these things numbered. I skipped. Sorry, buddy. I skipped. All right, so I'm gonna get back to it. That's number 3. This is number 1. Sorry, bro. And the packaging. What is going on in here, dude? Let's see. What is going on? What's up, TCs, dude? Hope you're good, man. Dude. Hope everybody wins, bro. Hey, we all gonna get it, babe. Hey, bro. Thanks for that super chat. You got a question for me, dude? You're asking a question. What's your question? Have faith. You say looks great. Ask me a question, have faith. Hey, you got a super chat, dude. Put it out there. I appreciate it too. And John, what's up, dude? See this? Hey, look. 2020 kids be like, oh, don't say that. Don't say that. You're being mean. You're being disrespectful. You can't come in this park without a mask. You have to obey our rules, but we're very tolerant. You have to do everything we say, but we're tolerant. You owe us money for existing. We should be able to sit on the ground and do nothing and have things paid for us. Dude, our kids are in trouble, bro, if you don't teach them. I'm going to tell you, the second my boy, what's up, AJ? The second my boy, and he's 6 now, so he's still a little young, but he's going to hit 7, 8. I'm going to have him on a wand, boy, as soon as he can handle that 8 GPM. Straight boot, camo. All right, here we go. What is this? My dog, Hamidi. Hamid, you know what Hamid's doing? He's building a legend for himself, bro. He's building a legend. That's what he's doing. Because all y'all know about Hamid, y'all ain't never met him. Some of y'all have. But he's like, who's this dude Hamid who keeps sending Aaron cigars and 2020 kid bubble wrap? Dude, look at this. Bro. Let's go, dude. Let's go. What is this? Look at this, dude. We got a humidifier. My boy, he always looking out for the sticks, man. What is this kind of special stick we got, man? Bro, hold on. Hold on. There's a note in here. There's a note. Last one of its kind. 2011 vintage. Dude, my boy coming up, dude. He's coming through, dude. Look at this. Whoa. My man. Wow. That's amazing. And one of my favorite books he is included here in the history of mankind. This is a book that really changed the game for me. One of the many. As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. This is another angle on the and it's worn too. I'm thinking it might be his personal book. This book right here, man. This book right here will change you. It's short too. It's the effects of your thoughts. You think it, man. I'm telling you. Y'all remember when this channel was, I mean, it still is kind of little. It's like only like 9,000 subscribers, which I love every one of you. But it's still, it's little in terms of whatever, the world or YouTube land. But it used to start with one person. Like your business, man. Your business started with one person. If we can make the right moves and we just invest in the right areas, guys, I have to make this very simple because it is. I do realize that your brain gets cluttered because here's the problem. You in all these Facebook groups, man. All these Facebook groups. And I ain't talking about lean and mean because that shit's regulated. But here's the truth. You in all these Facebook groups and all this propaganda of every single thing is just poured onto you. You watch a million YouTube channels, right? And you got all these people just throwing up all the information. And it's like, it's conflicting. There's a lot of conflicting shit. So you're just confused. And that's fine. Look at this, man. The judge, baby. The judge, we back in it. We're back in the game. Hamid, again, a gentleman, a scholar, a legend. Thank you. I got 2 cutters, too. Hey, your boy was back to using the 911 terrorist cigar cutter. That's what I was dwindled down to that because I just won't go to the cigar store and buy one. Hook me up, dude. Thank you. Thank you, bro. All right. That's number 2. Number 1, number 2. What could even be in this box? This thing is big, bigger than my head, and that's saying something. I'm going to call this my helicopter mom garb. This is my helicopter mom garb. This is what helicopter moms make their kids wear. Oh, honey, are you okay? Are you okay? Is everything all right? Okay. Okay. Are you still breathing? Is everything... Are you centered? Can you take deep breaths? Okay. Okay. Meanwhile, the kid's just like numb, living on the iPad. Welcome to our new world. I will never not troll that. I'll troll it till the end of time. You got to raise your kids. You got to love on your kids. You got to connect with your kids. You know what you got to also do? You got to tell your kids you love them. And don't have any resentment built in. There's no condition built into that. You understand? Break down. There's a little energy field. Sometimes you can develop it with your spouse. There's a little unsaid energy field. You'll feel it. You'll feel it. It's a little it's the seeds of resentment. Okay? It's not to that point. But what you got to do is you got to be willing as the man. You got to be willing to penetrate that. There's an energy field. It's like a little wall. And you can't see it, but you feel it. And there's an avoidance of conversation. Same with your kids. Don't ever let that keep going, okay? You got to squash that early on, man. I'm telling you, that shit will grow and it will fester. And what you'll find is later in your life, those people don't want to be around you. You don't even know why, man. You're so far dissented. You can't see the forest for the trees anymore, but that's where it starts. It's like a little energy field of avoidance. It's like you become 2 magnets that are the same polarity, and you're doing this. You know, you take 2 magnets, and it's like you can't push them together because there's an energy field, dog. Be the one who's willing to penetrate it. Be the one who's willing to look in your kid's eyes for the first time in a long time and say, you know what? I'm proud of you. You know what? I love you. All right. Wait till you hear back story on that stick. See, I don't even know the back story, Richard. Dude, I got the penetrator. Yeah, you gotta watch me in the penetrator, bro. I'll get you in some trouble. More helicopter mom clothing. Look at this, dude. This dude is layered. Don't you know, if Hamid cleans your windows, look how diligently this is put in here. Look at this. Look at this lining. Look. Then he's got a different kind right here. This dude, he's on another level. See, I noticed them details, bro. He's got another layer on him. I noticed these details, man. I don't think I don't. All right, y'all ready for the final one? All right. When you love somebody. Dude, I've been listening to some Chicago, bro, for like the last 5 days, man. My dad got me hooked on some Chicago, man, and I can't quit. Another layer. Ah. To the end of time. What? Bro, come on, dude. We have stepped into the big leagues, my friend. We have now become real cigar smokers. This is awesome, bro. This is awesome. Thank you, man. Thank you. And look, dude, this is Hamid. This is why you know Hamid's going to be successful. Did you see how he packaged that? The layers? Did you see that? And this was in the center. See, I got to be honest. I'm not even as thorough as Hamid. This was just a little, just a little anti-crush pad. The boy cares. Dude, this shit's making me cold. All right. So, dude, Hamid, I want to thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the wonderful cigars. You know I like my father's cigars. I love Alec Bradley. I love, what's the other ones that I smoke? The Cuba. Drew Estate. I smoke those too. Those are fun. But thank you for these, man. This is awesome. I hope you guys are out there killing it. What's up above and beyond? AJ, you already know, dude. I need to go get my cigar cutter. Wait, no, I got one now. I got to get my, tell you the truth, I got to get shit done. I'll probably be smoking for the next 2 hours on one of those things. But I hope you guys are killing it. I've got a lot of calls that I haven't even got to. I am serious. What's up, Lorenzo? You the man, dude. Got the lava box hooked up. Got to get Cure Tech hose tomorrow. Finally, that thing will be like operational. I just been waiting on. I got a Titan reel for it, and I got my hose in. Finally, tomorrow we'll be able to show you guys how that thing works, dude. The freaking remotes are amazing, dude. Turn those 2 pumps on and off. Sick. And I want to commend everyone who did get the 0 to 7K course. Obviously, I'm going to put a link in the description if you want to get it. I know Justin has been like just begging me to freaking leave the the promo code, the $100 off. So I think it's $199 for the course, and that's forever. So we're going to be building it out for the next 6 months. Jump in there, learn as much as you can, and just stay in there. It probably will send you emails automatically when I update it. Okay? See? Just got done with 2 houses today. D-Buck. See what I'm saying? Like, I can't believe I'm even selling this thing for $200. Like, I was talking to my brother, And he was like, dude, you're basically saying the same stuff that got us to this spot at like way more than 7,000 a month in the business, right? And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it in. So honestly, it's whatever. I'm just gonna leave that in. I think it's very important to understand how those processes work and how they layer upon themselves, and to not complicate it. It's traditional of us as humans to enjoy complication. We enjoy that kind of thing. It's almost like, you know, the whiskey company, right? They got this whiskey, and it's from some rare cask found in a pirate ship in the Caribbean. And we took the oak cask that was a European oak stolen from the Smithsonian somewhere in the middle of Ireland. And then we took it and we made it's like uh, eventually, is it good? Maybe. If it's amazing, could be. I don't know. Right? Could be. But Warren Buffett said something. Let me get the quote. This is one of my favorite quotes. It's one of my favorite quotes. I keep it. Hung up. Maybe the grapes from the little 8-acre vineyard in France are really the best in the world. But I have always had a suspicion that about 99% of it is in the telling and about 1% is in the drinking. Hey, hey, hey. So that rare oak cask from this unique space that no one can reach. Okay? Sometimes it's real. Sometimes it's not. And in that course, I really wanted just to keep it real, bro. I feel like I could go complicate a bunch of shit in there. I could. But eventually it's just like, you know what? This is the stuff I do. So if you want it to be harder than that, then just make it harder. We make everything hard anyway. So that wouldn't be hard. Oh man. We in the game. Hamid, dog. Thank you, cuz. Hey, we about to get back in the gym. We about to get the delts back. I've been out of the game for a little while. You know, COVID-19, they keeping me out. The communism keeping me out of the game. No longer. We coming back. I hope you're well. I got 2 minutes. How can I help you boys? I bang on high. IFBB. Oh, I can't get to that IFBB, man. I got a buddy. What you need a quick, fast way to start what, TCs? What you trying to start, man? I got a buddy who's a bodybuilder. It's just too much, man. It's too much upkeep. Shit. I thought you started, man. Uh, do you ever cancel due to wind conditions? Man, I don't know. Some of y'all got some crazy wind. Um, Felix, try effortless. EcoChem. Try effortless. Okay, effortless. Um, the quick, fast way to start, dude. You know that's kind of a oxymoron. Quick, fast way to start. Um, everything that you're gonna begin, dude, is gonna be a grind. Okay, for at least the first year. All right, Lorenzo, both. Okay, both have their place. All right. Let's see. Odyssey. Just reach out to me in the email and I'll give you access. Let me make sure it went through, and then I'll just give you access, dog. Dude, D-Buck, don't use something cheaper, okay? Just use what you're using, okay? Just use that. If you like it, man, honestly, here's what I would do. I would just use less. If I use surfactant, bro, it's like you wouldn't even think it's in there, all right? It's just like, got a 50-gallon tank. 50-gallon tank. I'll use like a cup and a half, 2 cups, man. Done. I'm telling you, it's almost like, is there any in here? Well, here's the deal. The windows say that too. Okay. Thank you, Mike. Dude, Mike, I need to reach out to you, bro. The windows say that too, right? The windows about the surfactant. They're like, is there any surfactant in this house wash mix? No, there's not. That's why you're not hazing up. All right. That's why I can't do with hazy windows. Hazy windows are the bane of my existence, and I just won't do it. All right. So if a surfactant starts hazing up some windows, bro, we got problems, man. We got problems. All right. You're going to get it on the windows. So a lot of that is in technique and timing, though. All right. Technique, timing, sun position. There's a lot going on there. Thank you, David. Dude, course is epic, David says. Thank you, bro. Just wait for what I'm about to put in there. Shit, dude. I'm so stoked to just freaking make this just the best thing. It's definitely going to be the best thing at its price point for sure. What up, Tim? What else? Trying to see. You got a pressure washer? Okay. Dude, if you got a pressure washer, bro, TCs, man. You don't know what your machine GPM is. Well, I can probably look at it and tell you what it is. The GX 620. It probably ain't an 8. I know that. But who cares, dude? Get started. AJ, you the man. Is there a difference between washing for paint versus washing to clean? Could be, depending on the painter. A lot of painters, tear shit up. But if you use some TSP in there, which is paint prep, you can, I don't usually clean with the idea of painting happening. So I get very few calls from painters wanting me to clean. Usually they're cleaning stuff themselves. So they're probably using a TSP mixed. I don't know if you mix it with a SH. You may do it after. You may downstream after. You may be able to mix it. Don't quote me. I'm not a. Yeah, that's the paint prep kind of king, I believe, Tim. You're a painter, so you're funny. You're over here asking me these questions. Don't think I know. I know you, T-Rex. Felix says tips on a website, hire a company, or doing it myself. Well, here's the deal, man. Let's be completely honest. I personally believe a pro website, and my buddy Sean here in town, I talk with him. He's got a company that's super lean and mean, doing about 500K a year commercial. And he only does commercial. Just washing. He's killing it, killing the game, has for the last 10 years. And I was talking with him and he goes, dude, you're spot on when it comes to new guys and websites. Look, the big guys know most little guys ain't gonna pull the trigger on a team like Chris and those guys, okay? They're just not. So that's how they keep you out of the game. Hey, Broski Lawns, just got your email, dude. I'm gonna send that over to you. Okay, just got an email from somebody. Okay. So what I say when I tell you guys about the web team, I don't care if you use them or not. Right? Use who you want to use, but make sure that they're gonna do the things that I told you they need to be doing. A lot of guys, look, we're just washers, man. We're not web builders. So people will sell you something good and they're like, yeah, we can do all this stuff. And you're like, okay, sounds legit. And it's like just completely half-assed. Thank you. I just got an update. Jeanette Nakagawa has declined my proposal. I was praying that this individual would decline my shit. I didn't want work for her. She was a difficult individual on the phone. Priced like I didn't want it and didn't get it. Can I mix a landscape lighting hustle? Dude, you could totally do that, man. You could totally do that. Just Mike Killian, you need to focus on lead generation before you focus on equipment. Okay? So for a guy like you trying to get started, the initial thought is like, okay, go buy a wash trailer. That's a stupid idea. You need to figure out a way to get lead generation for that, to where when you're doing your electrician lighting, okay, you're doing the landscape lighting, you'll start having calls for washing come in while you have your main gig. You see what I'm saying? And then you're having to be like, okay, now I have to balance both, because, and then eventually you can figure out how to transition. And if you want to keep doing landscape lighting, you can, or if you want to, build another business with washing. But my thing is I don't believe in going out and if you don't have the money, or if you got the money, just do it, right? If you have a 6-figure job right now, then just buy the shit. But that's a smart idea, Mike. I would just allow that lead generation to surpass naturally, to where ominous. Hell yeah, bro. I love to hear it. Yeah, Chris and the team kill it. So Xanda or Landa. Dude, I've never Seiko John, don't think I don't know who you are, bro. I know you. I know you, cuz. I know John Seiko's a little legend, dude. He's acting like a rook. I don't think I don't know. I got you, yeah, on you, boy. I love getting these decline proposals from difficult people. Yanni, I don't know. People, people, okay. My bad, John. I was like, I know you know what the difference is. I don't even know what a Xanda is, honestly. But I've never used a Landa either, so I've never actually seen. I've seen one, but I haven't used one. Um, People lowballing me, man. Like, I don't have that really happen anymore. They just do what that lady just did. They just decline it. Um, I don't have a problem with all that. Usually, I'll. The funny thing is now in my business, I get the people who I honestly want to work with. I found a way to connect with them. Okay, verbally over the phone. Um, my proposal is laced with social proof and also laced with language to separate myself. Okay. It's completely done. It is a serious proposal that no one, Carlos, yeah, you got to go through and they unlock as you go. So yeah, so my proposal, I don't know what other people's proposal looks like, but mine is just laced with language. It's basically copywritten as a sales piece, but it's an estimate. All right. It's a sales piece. It's also a filter. Okay. But it's an estimate. It's also meant to run off people who don't qualify. All right. So I believe in autonomy, guys. I believe in working for who you want to work for. That's lean and mean mentality. All right. We're not going to work for people who are wanting to nickel and dime us, people who are just constantly cheap with us. Now I don't mind doing a small job for $300. I have no problem doing that, right? But I'm not going to sit there and do the $1,800 job for $300. I don't care. I just don't want it, don't need it, and don't want those people to call me back next year expecting the same treatment. It's a type of human. It really is. It's just a type of person. It's a type of person you're looking for. Okay. I'm not responsible for a lot in the bid, and I make that very, very clear. It's next door. I don't know if they have building. Hey, dude, Fern, you're very welcome, man. Hey, and keep doing that, dude. There's no secret to that app. It's kind of attrition. You know what I mean? It's figure out the way to go through the process, and you'll get what you get, and sometimes you won't. You know what I mean? You have to really focus on areas that you can control, right? So areas you can control are your Google ads. You can control your Facebook spend, your ad spend on Google. You can control what website you have, right? You can control that. You can control how much you're willing to put into off-page SEO. Okay. All right. So that's something that you can control. It's very hard to control other permission slipped platforms like, the free channels that you're reaching out to. Though you can get money, and I made a lot of money, dude. My younger brother makes a shit ton of money on those platforms, okay? So I used to do that early on. So Seth, dude, you need to have a lot of that proposal needs to be pre-written, okay? It needs to be something that you don't have to keep rewriting. All right. Mine is pretty much pre-written and how it's going to convert the best for the client I want. Okay. It's written in a way that it combs out the people I don't want. Okay. And then it attracts the people that I do want. And I close 50%. I'm not trying to close any more than that. I'm not going to push it. Most of my jobs, though I don't recommend this if you're in the beginning phases of your business, you need to be going to every single job. I believe you should do estimates on site because you don't really know what's on the side of houses and you don't know how to get it off. And you may catch yourself in a bad position because you've tried to, price something out. Look, you can, dude, you can do whatever you want. But for the first at least year and a half, I went to every single job, every single estimate, and figured out what I was looking at. So now if they're like, hey, I have a retaining wall and it's stone. And I'm like, I bet it looks like hell. Because every retaining wall looks like hell. And I'm right. So, understanding what the layout and kind of what the general look of certain things that you're going to need to clean is, because you've been there, you've seen it. You can get caught if you don't know what you're doing. So, Mike, I do recommend doing that, dude. I actually price now currently everything over the phone, and I'm still closing at high ticket, still closing, dude. It's interesting now. I've taken a lot of my sales to phone sales, okay, and where I was going to those estimates and walking the property with the customer, I would schedule a time. Now I'm taking all that to the phone, building my script, getting the language right, pre-qualifying, making sure that I listen to their language and what they're saying and how they feel about those certain things. There's a couple things that I ask them to kind of get them into a zone, and then I basically build the proposal around what they say. Okay, I build the language in the proposal, and I build the language in how I deliver vocally to them. So I basically just regurgitate. All right. John, bro, I already know you the man, dude. Thanks, bro. Ceiling proposals. Odyssey. That type of language stuff may be something that we put in like a bump, like something it wouldn't be that much more expensive. That's not really part of a 0 to 7K. Like that's kind of over here. That's just a different part of the business. It's not. Look, you can just do proposals, right? However you want. I'm going to show you how to what a CRM is capable of, right? That 0 to 7K is that it's building the framework, okay, in the course. It's about building the framework to go from $0 to $7,000 a month, which isn't really any money in our business. But for the guys who are currently at jobs and they want to leave the job, that's a life change. That's life change money. Okay. So it's really about getting you started, understanding how I did it and how I still do it. Because honestly, like I said, phase 3 is stuff that I still do. Okay, phase 3 and in the course is stuff I still do, but it's not going to go into like all of the copywriting, right? I might have a copywriting course that I do release on all of. I might just give out all my proposals, and I don't know what I'll sell it for, but I'll sell it for something. You know me, guys. Like I have no problem telling you guys straight up, like what I'm gonna do. All right, I have no problem telling you who my team is, who the best is. Don't you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna be selling you stuff. All right, and here's the deal: like everything that I'm gonna be selling you long term is what I do. Like I have no agenda because this isn't the only money I have. All right, this isn't the only funnel. Pressure washing isn't all I have. It's not something that it's going to eventually be something that I don't even rely on. I have other things going on. So it's so I say that to say that like I want you to find your way the best you can, but all I can tell you is what I currently do. Okay? I don't focus on anyone else's options. I don't care what other people do. I care what has worked for me and has worked for many others. Some of the guys who came to Washathon. My brother is freaking killing it. All he wants to do is pressure wash. So like he just is a constant receptacle for every one of my ideas, whether it's SEO or whatever. And he's been the guinea pig for like the last 2 years, and he's now just killing it. There's an interview with him on my channel, him doing 40K a month with some of this stuff. So look, that's dude, TCs. I don't know when tickets are going on sale. Cody and the guys, we just all need to get together, figure out when that's gonna happen. Probably gonna have about 100 people there, maybe a little more. Not sure. Know it's gonna sell out. Sold out 3 weeks before the event happened last time. Okay, Mike, man, you're the man, dude. So that's my thing. I know a lot of guys approach business and they approach YouTube with this. Okay, no, dude, that's awesome, bro. Congratulations, OBD. Hell yeah, dude. I love it, Mike. Absolutely. Here's what I'm saying. A lot of guys are scared to tell you, what they're gonna do, if they're going to sell something. Like I don't care. Look, I don't care if guys, if you want the info of what I've done, look, you can purchase it. Okay. If you don't, that's fine too. Like no harm done, no foul. But I'm gonna be completely upfront with you guys and how I'm gonna do this. For you guys getting that 0 to 7K course for the next 6 months, I'm going to be uploading tons of content, stuff that I do not upload on YouTube. I will not upload it on YouTube because it moves the needle. It seriously moves the needle. And when things seriously move the needle, look, like for things in your business, right? If you get an 8 gallon a minute, let me ask you a question. When you get the 8 gallon or the 10 gallon a minute, do you charge less for the driveway? I'll wait. The answer is a no. Okay. The answer is not only no, when I got an 8, I started charging more. So not only was I faster, okay. All right. That's fine, TCs. Just get your shit together, okay? Not only am I faster, I'm better, okay? I charge maybe as much or more, but I'm doing it in half the time. A lot of guys don't understand an 8 gallon a minute is 3 times faster than a 4. They don't understand that. And I get that. All right. Do I get to roll people using my good name as an example? Was yeah, dude. If you wanna leave a testimonial, absolutely, bro. Um, but no, when you got that 8, you charge as much or more, right? So for me, that's the way this is. If I can cut a guy's learning curve down from, a year to 6 months, or from 2 years down to a year, I always just think in terms of like what am I giving? What am I giving that? All out. I will put a link in the description to it. I think currently Justin is like just dying. Justin's got like 55,000 subscribers. Okay, so he's just like, dude, I want to get this out to everybody possible for the pre-order rate. Obviously, the course is I'd say it's about 25% done. There's a lot of content in there, but we're just going to keep building it out. So if you want the pre-order rate, click the link in the description, purchase it, and it'll send you the login automatically. All right, that's the thing, dude. Like, I'm just going to be completely upfront and honest with you guys. I have no problem doing that. I have no problem. Like, if people like my channel, they like my channel. If they don't, I don't care. Um, I think when you mentally get to, like, it's like the guys who are so worried about that 1-star review, man. Like, dude, you knew it was coming. Like, do you realize some people are just toads? They're just a toad of a human. And it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you do. You're going to be wrong. Okay? You're going to be wrong. So here's what I want to urge you. Stop being in reaction to people. Okay? Just because someone says your name doesn't mean you have to turn. Hey, Aaron, what? Hey, Aaron, what? That doesn't mean, just because they call your name doesn't mean you owe them something. You understand? It doesn't mean you owe them anything. You owe them nothing. Okay? Now, if you choose to turn and respond, make the decision. It might be a nanosecond, but allow the nanosecond to happen. So when somebody says something to you, and this goes for anything, if a customer has something to say, right? Just because they push back doesn't mean you have to allow. You see, there's a small little thing there that we're conditioned, right? Raise your hand when you want to talk. How many other things can you think of? When I call your name, move to the front of the class. When I call your name, have a reaction. No. I want you to take control of your reactions. I want you to stop reacting. I want you to practice maybe giving a 2-second. Thank you, Ricky Dick Tommy. Thank you, brother. I want you to give a 2-second time frame, because if you're in reaction all the time, you'll just turn. Anything that calls you, you'll react. No. I want you to pause and recalibrate that for yourself. Because let me tell you something, you don't owe anybody anything. You don't owe anybody an explanation, and they may even say you do. You owe me an explanation. Just because you say I owe you an explanation doesn't mean I owe you an explanation. All right? You, as Wild West says right here, we run our worlds. Absolutely. So take back any guilt that you have. Take back anything that you may feel guilty, okay? You may feel guilty doing that, right? That practice of being non-reactive to the world, right? But I want to give you a permission slip here, okay? Because I think I definitely needed it probably 3 or 4 years ago when I kind of learned it. But just because somebody says your name doesn't mean you have to turn. Take that metaphor however you want to take it, all right? Just because somebody says you owe them something doesn't mean you owe them shit. Just because somebody tries to put a spell on you, it's a spell. It's a little gaslighting. I'm gonna put some little juju on here, little sprinkle some little guilt dust on you real quick, and now you're here, and they're here, and you're constantly having this little, all right, Amir. That's why you got to have deposits, buddy. Hey, deposits will clear that right up, but you got to have the courage to send a deposit request. You just got to have the courage to lose the job. Is that what it is? It's probably what it is, man. The courage to send a deposit request is the courage to lose the job. But see, if I have the courage to lose a woman, you know what she gonna do? She gonna stick around, cuz. But if you are this little Tracy Lawrence, okay, you over here crying, tears in a, you know, you got tears in your beer, okay? You always worried about her leaving. You always here. She's always here. You always in trouble. Hey, this is clients too, man. This is clients. This is the world. This is your current boss. This is your wife. I want you to understand where your dynamic is in the position of the world and all these real life dynamics that you have. Okay? You got your wife. And if you're a lady, you got your husband, right? You got your boss, your situation. All right? You got your business. You got customers. Everybody, and I'm not telling you everybody is malicious. I'm not saying that because I don't believe, especially like really young children, man, are not. They're not. They're pure. They're amazing. All right. But even kids, they're very smart. And amen to that, John Seiko. All right. Hey, if they can't pay a deposit, that means they were ready to buck you as soon as they got a lower bid after you had them on the books. That's what that meant. So they played themselves. You didn't lose the job. They lost the man, John Seiko, baby. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Dude, we're going to elevate this game. We're going to elevate this industry. All right? I'm hearing more and more talks, man. And I love to hear it about the guys, you know. Sometimes it's in the groups. We're all talking about price, you know. I'm even hearing the word high ticket being thrown around a little bit. It's okay. They know who daddy is. It's all right. I ain't never heard that word. It's all right. I need to get me a hat just so they know. High tickets only. If I got a hat, would y'all get one? High tickets only, baby. Some guys get it twisted, you know. I tell them, and I'm like, bro, like when I say high ticket, look, a house in Alabama, man, like you can get a really nice house for $200,000. But a house that in Nashville is like literally there was a shack down the street for sale, and it was for sale for like 330,000. All right. So what I mean is high ticket for your area. Okay. I mean that there is a mind fuck that you're in, and you think that there is a going rate. What's up, Charles? Dude, Carlos, San Francisco Bay, 200K is literally a shack. Okay. Dude, I love to hear it. Mike is using the Mind Hijack PDF in the electrical business, my dog. I'm so glad that you made the transfer. Some guys think that it's only for window cleaning or pressure washing. Dude, those Mind Hijacks in that PDF, you could just freaking plug and play with whatever business you want to, my man. So, so I was talking about high ticket. Like, don't listen to nobody in your area, okay? You know, I had a dude tell me, man, sealing concrete, man, it's a race to the bottom. It's a race to the bottom in Nashville, one of the most pronounced cities in the country for growth. It's a race to the bottom. I'm like, dog, I'm closing like sealant jobs for $2,000 and they're paying up front. Like the whole flat rate up front. Okay? Like, it ain't no race to the bottom. All right? And I'll probably have, I don't know, $650 in sealant. So whatever the rest is, you know, me out there rolling it. Who here on this chat is going to shake a stick at $1,400 on the day? Personal. I'll wait. That's right. So it ain't a race to the bottom. To that, it was a race to the bottom. You understand? Dude, people just don't know what they're talking about. It's everywhere, bro. It's everywhere. I have a dude, he like can't figure it out. He was getting bleach at one of the places that I used to get bleach at. And it's like, he was like, man, my average price for a hair wash from $250. I'm like, dude, you're in Nashville. Like, what are you doing? Where you at? You know what I mean? And he's a good dude. I liked him, but I'm like, you're in the same city I'm in, man. And my average price is, dude, I literally did a 1,800 square foot house yesterday with a mini deck. It was $430. It literally was an hour. It was an hour from unload to leave. She immediately paid me as I'm in the truck. Like, you know what I mean? David, I love to hear it. Hell yeah, dude. And you need to get that money, bro. You need to have those minimums. Congratulations on doing that. It takes a lot of courage to have minimums. It's so where's the courage at, right? It takes courage to have the minimums, okay? It takes courage to have a deposit. So let's go down the courage list. It takes courage to tell people no. It takes courage to tell your wife you ain't sleeping on the couch. She can sleep on the couch if you want to. I don't sleep on the couch. I'm a grown-ass man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey, listen. You can love on her, but you got to be the man, all right? You got to be the man. Hey, we don't do that everybody loves Raymond shit around my place, all right? Well, honey? Huh? Huh? What do you need, honey? Huh? 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 How many ways can I get abused by my in-laws? Oh, oh, oh. Nah, bro. That stuff permeates into your business. It just does. I wish Grips Clips. What's up, brother? I wish it didn't permeate into your business, but it does. Okay? It does, man. I love to hear it, cuz. All right, man. You know, it's funny. I'm going to start prefacing these lives where, all right, for the next 5 minutes. With the pipe? What impression again? What impression with the pipe, Mike? What are you talking about, man? I can't believe you're drinking an IPA in the middle of the day. He's an alcoholic. Hey, you know what, man? You just need to celebrate some delicious cigars from your boy Hamid. Look at Hamid, dude. This is... See, where you at, Grips? Come on, bro. Hey, you know I like Drew Estate too, man. All right. So I'm proud of each and every one of you. I love that y'all are hustling, man. A lot of this is a mind game, and look, here's the thing. I don't embrace the hustle culture, okay? I don't embrace hustle culture. I don't like hustle culture. Hustle culture is a means to an end, man. It's a means to an end. And here's the deal. It's never going to be good enough. It doesn't matter. So what Lean and Mean has been about, and I really kind of tried to articulate this, but I had to give it in tangible terms, meaning one truck, big profits, you know. But as you guys can notice, I'm shifting the channel. I'm shifting the channel, all right? I want you to watch the narrative, okay? I'm shifting the channel because what I found, Lean and Mean, is a little more about psychological stability, peace of mind, you know, enjoying your work, making money for what you do, you know, providing for your family in a unique way that you own. Now, those things do require what I talk about, which is lead flow, sales tactics, ability to close, right? Because your kid's going to eat off of that, all right? Okay? Your kid's going to eat off of that. So we do need that stuff. But in the end of it all, dude, at the end of it all, you don't care about pressure washing, man. It's about being able to be with your family and your friends and the people you love and cooking out and hanging out and, you know, going to new places that you never been and just honestly eating different food and a different view with the people that you like. You know what I mean? Like, it's, what else is there, dude? That's what it is. Eating different food in a different location somewhere with the people I love. That's what it all adds up to be. So that's what Lean and Mean's about, all right? That's what it's about, all right? And we can create it, but we got to jump over some of these hurdles, man. Look, hey, if you want to get that deal, I'm going to put it in the description. I'll put the code, all right? Hey, Jay, my man, thank you. I appreciate the super chat. I see you, bro. Thank you so much. I'll put the code down there as well with the link to the 0 to 7K course. And all day, David. Absolutely. I remember that. I remember our talks. That place was loud as shit, too. Well, Grips Clips. Actually, my boy Hamid just sends me boxes of cigars. And my boy Justin Campbell. Like, these cats, man, I've got cigars just to go around. If you guys want to come out, smoke one, holler at me. All right, I'm going to check out here. I've been on here for 72 minutes. This shit always goes an hour, it seems. And Hamid, thanks, dog. Click the link in the description to grab the course at the pre-order rate. Holler at me, buddy.